Good morning and welcome to Christmas Eve in the Smoky Mountains. We hope you're enjoying your day. And we have the bulk of our show coming right up with some great content for you. Right now, though, I want to go over the traffic information. Now, if you're going to be spending some time in Great Smoky Mountains National Park, you want to be aware of some seasonal road closings, and that includes Clingman's Dome Road. That closed back on November 30th. Also, Little Greenbrier Road, that's the road to the Little Greenbrier Schoolhouse. That closed in November. Also, Rich Mountain Road, Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail, that is their seasonal closing. That closed back in November. Also, Round Bottom Straight Fork Road closed on November 25th. Now, park roads can close at any time due to snow and ice, and that's especially Doofin Gap Road, usually one of the first to close when we do have snow in the higher elevations. State Route 71 in Sevier County between 73 and 441. Park Lane, look for some resurfacing work, causing some temporary lane closures at night. And that's a look at the roadways. Let's check out what Kira and Savannah are up to.
Good morning, it's Kira with Morning in the Mountains, and today I'm here with Krish at Workout Anytime, an incredible gym where you can get a membership here. Now, what is this place? What all do you have to offer?
Yes, Workout Anytime is a 24/7 gym. Members can come here, work out anytime that they want, get their health back, but it's more than a gym. So last year we provided free membership to the Men in Blue. Yes, and this year we're kind of doing it a little differently. We are supporting the Boys and Girls Club in Sevierville. We are offering them free membership. A couple of students have availed that, and like I said before, it is more than a gym. We support our troops and any veterans with PTSD.
That's amazing.
Can come here with a free membership, and people who are veterans here have supported them and provided workout support for them.
Well, so I know that you not only help all these people who are in need or who you're just honoring, but you also help out businesses around here too. How do you do that?
Yes, exactly. We have about 2 TVs. We are going to increase that to 5 more. Wow. And then we provide advertisements to all free advertisements, and then we display them on a 30-second roll. And so it drives my members to their establishments to increase their revenue.
That is amazing. Well, I absolutely love it here at Workout Anytime. The design of it is incredible. I could work out here and feel like I'm in paradise or something. This place is amazing.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, and we'll get you hooked up with a membership.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Krish. Now back to you guys.
To know about flu and chronic health conditions in 30 seconds. Living with a chronic condition like diabetes, heart disease, or lung disease makes it harder for your immune system to fight flu. Flu can make your condition worse and can lead to life-threatening complications like heart attack, stroke, pneumonia, and permanent physical decline. The best way to protect yourself is to get an annual flu vaccine as a regular part of your care, just like taking your medicine, exercising, and eating healthy. Please get vaccinated against flu every year.
Merry Christmas Eve. It's Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy here with Jim Johnson, Kira Cupp, and Brad Lovett. And we are ready for Christmas. Obviously, look at us all decked out in our Christmas attire. I see reindeers or moose on your sweater.
I'm not sure.
All right, I'll go with moose because of the racks. Kira has a beautiful sequined Santa-ish hat.
Yes, it's either silver or gold.
Oh, that's a song from Silver and Gold, Silver and Gold. Who sings that? Yukon Cornelius.
I don't know.
And
Burl Ives.
Burl sings that.
You look spectacular.
Thank you, thank you.
There you go.
You look especially special today.
I was realizing that I'm more comfortable wearing this than I am wearing my Mountain Fun Live shirts.
we look newsy today.
I know. Cool. We're just casually for the show because we're in the mountains and we're having fun, but I'm actually more comfortable wearing this.
It's definitely warmer.
I mean, even in the summer, I think I'd be more comfortable. This is what I look at myself at the anchor desk. I'm like, yep, that looks right.
I'm the guy. You mean I got to wear a suit? You know,
I don't mind. I enjoy it. I mean, I had wore suits my whole life growing up. 8th grade, 1st through 12th grade, we had to wear jacket and tie. Hey, Brad, what's going on this Christmas Eve?
Well, we've got some new concert announcements because
Okay.
it's that time of year. And singer Jonathan Cain will be making an appearance in Gatlinburg in February 2020.
And yesterday, we figured out he's not the drummer. After the show yesterday, you figured out he's not the drummer of Journey.
He's the keyboard player.
Keyboard player
He
of
is.
Journey.
Right.
Okay.
Now, that's all part of Gatlinburg Songwriters Week. Now, Cain is known for his work with Journey, Bad English, and the Babies.
That's funny. When you said Cain, I immediately thought of the mayor of Knox County, Glenn Jacobs, who was the wrestler Cain. This is Jonathan Cain, the keyboard player. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, he co-wrote Don't Stop Believin'.
He wrote the parts. He wrote Don't Believe In, and Steve Perry came up with Stop.
That must have been.
Yeah.
And,
It worked.
And solely he wrote Faithfully. Now that concert's going to be February 28th. It's all part of the Tennessee Department of Tourist Development Songwriters Week. Now that's a competition that's happening all over the state, and they've added qualifying rounds across the whole state. Now winners of each qualifying round will perform in 6 Tennessee Songwriters Week showcases. One of those is going to be at Old Reds in Gatlinburg.
Now, can he enter the song faithfully in the contest?
I don't think so.
That would seem unfair.
It would.
All right.
I think it has to be a Tennessee songwriter,
Okay.
first of all. I could be
All right.
wrong.
I'm
I
just
had
saying
it before.
that one.
At
It
least
should be a
once.
new song, probably, right?
Probably.
Yes.
All right.
Something that nobody knows the words to, because every
Exactly.
time you start singing faithfully, everybody sings it.
There you have it.
Yeah, a 30-year-old song probably would not. 30, 35-year-old, however old that song is now.
Be funny.
Sure. Now, Amy Grant is coming to town, coming to Knoxville, the Tennessee Theater on Friday the 13th, March 13th.
Oh, tell me about it. My wife dropped a major hint that we needed tickets for her birthday, which is 2 days later. Mm-hmm. So we got them.
Now, in the 80s, as you know, she was the first lady of contemporary Christian music, crossing over with songs like Find a Way. And then she recently...
Baby Baby was her big crossover into Top 40.
That's correct, yes. She celebrated the 25th anniversary of her first pure pop hit, Baby Baby, in 2016.
Has it been that long? I remember when she showed up at the radio station in Washington, D.C., and they made her sit in the break room next to the microwave waiting to talk to the music director and the program director, and I got to chat with her. I'm like, hi, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but you're very pretty. And she's waiting outside the bathrooms and the microwave, and they played the song eventually, so it worked. But she put in the effort. She made it work to get into Top 40 radio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That she did. Now, Find a Way crossed over both. That was both a contemporary Christian song and a secular song. But then Baby Baby was the first one that was not on the contemporary Christian charts, as I recall.
All right.
Now, if you're here in the Smoky Mountains, welcome, of course. And we do have some restaurants that are open.
Yeah.
We'll be open tonight and tomorrow. Now, Applebee's scheduled to be open Christmas Day. Also, Applewood Farmhouse. And we've got Big Daddy's Pizzeria.
By any chance are you going in alphabetical order, or is it just the way my brain works?
Well, let's sort of have to be in alphabetical
Okay.
order. So
All
you,
right.
you have to eat in alphabetical order. just like they
Applebee's,
progressive.
Applewood, barbecue. That's just what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it in alphabetical order.
You lost me. At
Just make it
Baby.
alphabetical progressive dinner.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
You'll get the salad at Applebee's, and you'll go get the main course at Cracker Barrel.
So there's plenty of opportunities to get out and eat dinner and not have to cook if you're visiting the Smokies.
That's correct. Even at Three Jimmy's or the Melting Pot.
Oh, you skipped down to the T's.
Yes.
You see what he did there? He jumped down to the T, Three Jimmy's, and T, the Melting Pot. Mm-hmm. Well
And,
done. Well
and
done.
we have a lot of tickets for your after Christmas
And you
activities.
can absolutely buy them in alphabetical order, because our concierge service will totally sell them to you in alphabetical order. All you got to do is call and ask 865-978-1152 for our Mountain Fun Life best deals. It's Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Hi, Frank Murphy here. Today we're speaking with Paulette Apostolou, who is a cervical cancer survivor. So first of all, we're glad that you're alive.
Thank you. It's great to be alive.
And also, welcome to the Smoky Mountains. This is a place where you wanted to live, and now you've been here just less than a year.
Yes,
So
in April.
Tell us a little bit, Paulette, about your story. You got married, and then you came down with cervical cancer. So it's changed your whole life.
Yes, it did. I was 48 years old when I was diagnosed with cervical cancer. And when I was told I had cervical cancer, I didn't know what cervical cancer was. I didn't know what caused cervical cancer. So it changed everything about my life. I thought I was going to die at 48 years old.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that wasn't the outcome. But from that, it was a long, painful journey with cancer. And I decided to take that pain and turn it into advocacy. And
Now, how many years has it been since your diagnosis?
it was January 2016, which ironically is Cervical Cancer Awareness Month.
So you became aware of your cervical cancer
Yes.
during the cervical cancer.
Yes.
Well, all right, so that worked.
And then I had two pretty invasive surgeries to remove the cancer. In March 25th, 2016, I was declared no evidence of disease.
Wow, God bless you.
So it's been almost 4 years now.
Oh, so you're coming up on that important
Yes, very
cancer-free
important.
anniversary.
Yes.
And obviously still have to have checkups and
Yes,
all
I
the
travel to Chicago for my oncology appointments.
Because that's where you were living in that area before you moved to
Before
the
I moved
Smokies.
here, yes.
Yeah.
Every 9 months I see my oncologist.
Wow. So it was a dream of yours to live here in the Smoky Mountains, and now you're here.
Yes.
And bringing your message. You've got a website, survivor.com with a C, C-E-R.
It's actually survivor.org.
Or org, because it's nonprofit, of course.
Yes.
That would be right. Survivor.org. We've got it up on the screen behind us. And you're taking the message because in this situation, I mean, let's be honest, cervical cancer starts in a private, personal area. It's not something we're not going to see it growing on the tip of your nose.
Right.
It's not obvious. You have to be, as a woman, be cognizant of your own health and wellness, and that's part of your message.
Yes, it is. I did not go for my well woman exams yearly. And
You're not alone,
I'm not alone
unfortunately.
in that, and
So-
I discovered that once I started doing advocacy work and sharing my story, that a lot of women don't go to the doctor. I was young.
A lot of men don't go to the doctor
No,
either. I
that's true.
You can't own that.
That is true.
A lot
That
of
is very
people,
true.
A lot of all of us, we don't
But
go to
there's
the
a
doctor.
lot of
Yeah.
women that don't want to talk about it.
Right.
You know, when we go out with our girlfriends, we don't talk about when was the last time you went and had a pap test.
Right. Oh, my wife hates getting mammograms, and she's
Right,
got a,
and I don't
a-
like, you know,
a-
I
a
didn't like to
funny-
go either.
She's got a funny term for it that I can't say on television.
But
know
it
what
was
you mean,
important to do preventative screening, and I wasn't doing it. And when I asked my doctor, you know, how long have I had cancer? Because they could tell based on tumor size, she told me 10 years.
My goodness.
I had been
10
living with cancer in my body for 10 years.
How, now again, I'm not that familiar with this specific type of cancer, but how soon could they have discovered it had you had the regular checkups?
Like probably right at the beginning.
In
If
year
you
one.
had been doing
My
if I had
goodness.
been going for pap tests and co-testing with HPV testing, they could have caught this early.
But the other message is it wasn't too late.
It wasn't too late.
So even if you haven't been to the doctor in 10 years, you should still
Yes,
start
you
going. You don't
absolutely
just
need to
write it
start
off and say, oh,
going.
well, I guess I'm going to die. You have to go.
And I thought I was going through menopause. And when I talk to people about it, they're like, that doesn't sound like menopause, what you're describing. The symptoms did not sound anything like
And the
that.
symptoms are described on the website
Yes,
at
they are.
survivor.org and on these handy handouts that you've got, which involve being attentive to your body.
Yes,
your regular,
listening, you know your body better than anyone.
Right.
And I tell women you need to advocate for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't dismiss what you're feeling. Anything that lasts longer than 2 weeks, you need to go to the doctor.
Oh boy.
And you need to get yourself looked at. I wasn't good about it. I got cancer, but my story doesn't have to be another woman's story.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I come out and do these types of things. And I became an advocate because I didn't want another woman to go through what I did. It was
wow.
painful. It was difficult. It changed my life. I was newly married. It changed all of that.
Your relationship. Yeah.
Our relationship, everything. My husband has a very different wife today than the one he had that he married. And we're adjusting to all of that. He's adjusting to me coming out and doing these kinds of things and talking about very personal matters in our marriage. But, you know, in Tennessee, 500 women a year are diagnosed with cervical cancer, and 225 women die just in Tennessee.
Wow.
I want to change that. A lot of it is in the rural communities. I've met several women since I've been here that just don't go to the doctor, or they think they don't have access to care, but that's not true. They do.
Wow.
And I want them to know that they can go out and make those changes.
If you're in that situation, or you have a friend, a relative, a neighbor who isn't getting the care that she deserves, get started by getting to the doctor. Look up Survivor with a C, CERVIVOR.org, and learn about Paulette Apostolou and the mission of Cervical Cancer Awareness Month.
You know, it is a preventable cancer through screening and HPV vaccination for our young children. We're not doing that enough, and we need to do it. It's cancer prevention. It's very difficult when I hear people say, I'm not going to vaccinate my child. That's difficult for me to hear because I had cancer, a cancer that could have been prevented.
Wow.
That vaccine wasn't there when I was a young girl, but it is there today, and I wish more people would utilize it. But my message today is women need to go out and get screened.
Okay. Paulette Apostolou, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for sharing with me today.
All right. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. We're glad you're alive, by the way. We'll be back with more of the show after this.
Want more Mountain Fun Life? We are now streaming through Roku. Roku is a device that enables you to stream entertainment to your TV through your internet provider. The starting price is only $29, and you can purchase one either online or through your local electronics retailer. It's easy to use, and you won't have to worry about missing any more Mountain Fun Life episodes. Mountain Fun Life, guiding your adventure.
Welcome back to Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. I'm Brad Lovett. Temperatures today look for around 60 degrees near the attractions and more in the 50s, possibly the upper 40s as we go up in elevation toward Mount LeConte. And temperatures at night be about 40 or so, give or take. And rest of the week, it looks about the same. We'll be heading right around that 60-degree mark. Not that unusual, though, for December in the Smoky Mountains, and cooling off just a little bit toward the weekend. Now let's look at the forecast. I'm Brad Lovett. This is Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel.
Hey y'all, it's Blake here. The crew at Old Red and I want to wish you and yours the happiest holiday filled with all your favorite things. Be safe and be good, but not too good. We'll see you next year. Cheers, everybody.
Merry Christmas Eve. It's Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Frank Murphy here with the spectacularly decked out Jim Johnson, the beautifully dressed Kira Cup, and the warm and cozy Brad Lovett with that. We all just want to hug you in that sweater. It looks awesome.
I feel like Andy Williams in the sweater. You know?
Oh, go ahead, sing.
No, you don't want to hear that.
That's what I will do. Tonight I will watch my Andy Williams DVD where it's got the Osmonds are so little that you can't even recognize Donny Osmond because he just looks like a toddler coming in.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I love those shows.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I love it.
There actually is a tour of the Andy Williams Christmas show even today.
Really?
And I think there's one in Branson and then around the world.
Well, he had a theater in Branson for years. I was bummed that I didn't get to go before he died, you know, because I liked Andy back in the day. I watched the show, especially the Christmas ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we've been telling you about some concerts that are going to be coming. Of course, we've heard about Elton John. We've heard about Jason...
Country guy, Jason Aldean, yeah.
So he's been coming, but we've got Amy Rant coming to town at the Tennessee Theater Friday, March 13th.
Good plan. I'll be there.
Okay.
I can tell you what, I think we're sitting in row Q or something like that. I have to look on the email.
And Jonathan Cain will be in Gatlinburg. He was with Journey, Bad English, and the Babies, and inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in
I didn't realize he was with Bad English and the Babies, because I always think of that as John Waite, as that guy.
Yes.
So they were both in it. Okay. All right.
So that's something to look forward to. Part of the Songwriters Week we're having in Gatlinburg. Ronnie Millsap coming to town for that event.
Oh. He's an old-timey country guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And he has at one time had not a theater, but I believe some type of venue in Gatlinburg, but many, many years ago.
Yeah, a little restaurant. Mm-hmm. It was good. I liked going there. It was fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They had a dance floor in the middle.
Little Saps.
Yeah.
Is that what it was called?
I think it was.
All right.
Yeah. It was fun. We went dancing, line dancing in there. It was neat, enjoyable.
Now we have plenty of things going on. Of course, if you're looking for a Christmas service, you'll find one just about at church service. You'll find one about anywhere. Christmas Eve service.
Yeah, so
Candlelight.
if you want to go to midnight mass, which is traditional, a lot of I found when I moved to Tennessee, a lot of the churches had their midnight mass at like 9 or 10:30. But the cathedral in Knoxville has it at actual midnight tonight. My wife's singing with the choir, so I shall attend. 11:30 is when the music starts, and then midnight we begin.
I went to one several years ago at a Methodist church in downtown Sevierville. It's really neat because it was a very low-key candlelight service with Appalachian instruments.
Oh, wow.
So I thought, I don't know if that's happening this year, but check it out possibly. If
I don't think there's going to be anything low-key about midnight mass at the cathedral. I think it's going to be high-key all the way. I think it's going to be boom. Probably incense, the whole works, everything.
I'd like to experience that. I think
Well,
that
you
would
can
be
come.
really
Some of my friends who live in Greenback and go to their Methodist church, they're going to go tonight at 4 or 5 o'clock to their traditional family service. And then they said, hey, would you mind, we're not Catholic, but would you mind, do you think we'd be okay if we went to the big ornate cathedral and saw all the trappings? I said, absolutely. I'll be sitting alone because my wife's up in the choir loft. You can sit with me. So you can, we'll have just all these people, you can all come sit with me. I'll be right there under the dome. Everyone, just come and say, I saw you on Mountain Fun Life, and come on over.
We should all do that. We should do that live.
I would love for you to come.
It'd be fun. So
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Tonight at midnight?
I got to go home and take a nap. And then tonight at 11:30 is when the music starts, and then midnight is when the service starts.
That just sounds like too much fun.
I'll tell you all about it.
Of course, I love going to church.
And then when I stand, you stand. When I sit, you sit. When I kneel, you kneel. You'll fit right in.
Then we know. I mean, that's the way it is. And your church is stellar. I mean,
It's
it is
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah, $38 million worth of beauty on that thing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Just a few places open for dinner on Christmas Day, by the
Okay.
way, in the Smoky Mountains if you're here. Five Oaks Farm Kitchen being one of those.
Oh, all right.
Also Golden Corral and Shoney's. The Alamo Steakhouse.
Oh, okay. That they said they reopened that after the fires, right?
Right, that's the one in Gatlinburg. Have one
Yeah.
in Pigeon Forge as well.
Oh, all right.
And then Bennett's Pit Barbecue. Yes, they expanded that after the fires. They built it bigger than it was.
Nice. The Alamo you're talking about.
Yes, the Alamo.
Nice.
Then Bennett's Pit Barbecue, Big Daddy's Pizzeria, Calhoun's going to be open on Christmas. Also, Gaucho Urbano, that is in Pigeon Forge. And also...
So decide what you have a
Cafe.
hankering for, and then call ahead and see if your favorite pizza place or Mexican restaurant or barbecue restaurant is open. And then go ahead and splurge a little bit on dinner because we'll save you money with our Mountain Fun Life Best Deals. Give us a call at 865-978-1152 and let us save you money on fun things to do in and around the Smokies. So you can go to zip lining in the cold, you can go to a show in the warm, you can do whatever you want to do. 865-978-1152. More of Morning in the Mountains coming right up next.
Being a successful business is a lot of work, especially when you have to design your own media projects and advertisements. Let us take care of your media needs. We offer a large variety of services such as photography, videography, print magazine, live streaming, and so much more. Contact our marketing today for a free initial consultation. Email marketing@mountainfunlife.com. We look forward to working with you.
It's Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy here with Rich Haley on this last day of Advent.
Yes.
It's Christmas Eve.
It is Christmas Eve.
So Merry Christmas Eve to you.
Merry Christmas Eve to you as well.
And we're talking sports.
Yes, we usually do.
And it looks like, I don't have my glasses on, but it looks like you've got King Kamehameha on the, a cartoon version of King Kamehameha on the screen behind me.
Pretty close. It's actually a football dressed up as a pineapple.
Ah, the old Pineapple Bowl.
Yes, the old Pineapple Bowl.
Is that
Or
what
in
it's
this
called?
case, it's the Hawaii Bowl.
Is that what it's
That is what it's called.
It's actually called. All right.
Yeah.
And what is it?
The Hawaii Bowl. It's
Yeah.
a game of football that they play in Hawaii.
Or I mean, what? That's a good answer. That's a very good answer.
Okay. The game's at 8 o'clock on ESPN, and it features BYU at Hawaii.
This is where they used to have the Pro Bowl also, right?
Yes, and
Okay.
the Pro Bowl is going back.
All right, that's confusing. We'll get
Yes.
to that when it's time.
Yeah, that's in a couple years.
But the SoFi?
SoFi, Southern Financial.
Okay. All right.
So it's going to be played at Aloha Stadium in Honolulu. BYU taking on the Rainbow of Hawaii.
Now that seems unfair. Isn't that a home game for them?
Yes, it is. But the reason they do that is Hawaii Bowl is set up where Hawaii goes there every year unless they get invited to a better bowl or they don't qualify for a bowl at all.
Okay, so this year they qualified for their own home bowl.
Yes.
So they're going to be there.
And they're bringing in BYU.
The team that beat the Vols.
Yes.
Okay.
Which BYU makes sense going out to Hawaii. There's a lot of Mormons. They did a lot of mission work in Hawaii.
I did not know that.
Yes. So it's like a homecoming for everybody.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. And what time? You said 8 p.m.
8 p.m. ESPN.
And that's the only Christmas Eve
That's
bowl?
the only Christmas Eve bowl. Everybody else is getting ready for the big day.
Yes, actually, I have something to do. You know what I'll be doing at 8 p.m. tonight?
What will you be doing at 8 p.m.?
I can tell you
tonight?
with certainty what I will be doing at 8 p.m. tonight.
What will you be doing?
Sleeping, getting ready for midnight mass. Because
There you go.
My wife's singing at midnight mass,
Yes.
so I'll be sound asleep at 8.
Yes.
I hope.
I always loved midnight mass because that meant I didn't have to interrupt my presence the next morning.
Well, there you go. All right. So the SoFi Hawaii Bowl, 8 o'clock for those of you who are Christmas Eving tonight.
Yes.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thank you a lot, Rich Haley. And
Absolutely.
We'll, I guess we're taking tomorrow off for Christmas, but we'll have you back.
Are we taking tomorrow off
I
for
don't know.
Christmas?
Someone's
I
got
don't
to
think
tell
so.
me. Maybe we'll be here.
All right.
You're watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. Well, thank you so much for joining us on your Christmas Eve. You still got a little bit of time to get out and do some last-minute shopping, or just snuggle in and get ready for Christmas coming up tomorrow. All right, and we'll have a show for you that you can watch as you once you're done unwrapping the presents. 9 a.m. Flip on the Facebook so you can show everybody your new pajamas or your new whatever. And you can enjoy watching us on Morning in the Mountains with a special Christmas show coming up tomorrow. For Brad Lovett, Kira Cupp, and Jim Johnson, I'm Frank Murphy. Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.